Guys, can you hear me? Guys, unexpectedly meeting was in the internet network issue. Online meetings, right? Sometimes it happens. Online meetings sometimes disconnected. Yeah. Yes, we are talking about like first point is what today class. The first point we are talking about the static language versus dynamic language, right? Because any language, the memory allocation and at compile time is called which language? A static language, right? Because any remember that any language, the memory allocation done at compile time. Generally, we have the two steps: compilation steps and execution step. Any language memory allocation done at compile time, that language is called static language. Example is C language. But any language memory allocation done at runtime is called dynamic language. This is called what? Dynamic language, right? So nothing but what? Java, right? Java is what type of language? No? Java is the dynamic language, right? Exactly. This next one is what? A platform dependent versus platform independent. Yes, platform dependent means once we develop the application using any one operating system. Yes, I developed my application using any one operating system like Windows. Once we develop the application using any one operating system like Windows, that application will run on only Windows. Yes, that application run on only Windows only. That nature is called platform dependency. Best example is what? C language, CEP languages. Because if we take the C language projects, the C language projects, if I developed using Windows, that will be run on only Windows operating system. Yes, you got the point, right? C language projects, once we developed using Windows, that project runs on only Windows. It means what? Tell me, C language, CEP language project supporting one operating system, multiple operating systems. C language and CEP language projects supports one operating system or multiple operating systems.
One operating system.
Supports only one operating system, right? Exactly. So if we take the C language application, if we take the C language application developed using in my company, guys, in my company I have the C language project. C language application developed using Windows. If I developed using Windows means what happened here? Runs on runs on what? Windows only, right? Runs on what? Windows only, right? Yeah. Because CPP language application developed using Windows means what? Runs on Windows only. You got the point, right? If you take the CPP language application, because CPP language application what? Developed using Linux. If I developed using Linux means what? Runs on what? Linux only, right? Runs on what? Linux only. So you got the point. Once we develop the application using any one operating system, guys, once we develop the application using what? Any one operating system like Windows, that application runs on what? Windows only, right? Guys, the statement is clear. It means CCP languages application supports CCPP project supports one operating system, multiple operating systems. CCPP projects supports one operating system or multiple operating systems. Definitely C language, CPP language application supports only one operating system, right? That is called platform dependent. Okay, supports what? Only one operating system, right? Exactly. You see, for example, I developed my IRCTC application, railway reservation, right? I developed my IRCTC application, which we used by only Windows operating system is there is no use, right? Because if I develop IRCTC application, which is runs on what? Only Windows means there is no use, right? If I develop Axis Bank application runs on only Windows operating system, there is no use, right? If I develop like Redbus and Abibus, which is runs on only Mac operating system, means there is no use, right? Yeah, but because it's supporting only one operating system means is there any use? No, right? It should supports one operating system or multiple operating systems. It supports one operating system or multiple operating systems. Tell me here, it supports one operating system or multiple operating systems.
One operating system only.
Generally, platform dependent means it supports one operating systems, but which is recommended or not recommended?
Not recommended.
Not recommended.
Not recommended, right? So we need to develop the application. That application supports generally multiple operating system, right? That nature is called platform independent.
Yes, sir.
Yes, that nature is called what? Platform dependent, independent. Platform independent, right? Exactly. There's the same point you can copy paste here also. Because once we develop the application using any one operating system like Windows, that application will runs on Windows only or all operating systems?
All operating systems.
Run on what? All operating, all operating systems, right? Yeah, that nature is called platform independent. Because if someone said platform dependent means it supports only one operating system. Best example is C projects and C projects, right? Yes, everyone please mute. Yeah, if we developed C language application developed using Windows means what? Runs on Windows only, right? Developed using Windows means what? Runs on Windows only. CP language application developed using Linux means runs on Linux only, right? But Java applications are what about Java applications? Once we develop the application using any one operating system like Windows, that application runs on only Windows, that application will run on what? All operating systems, right? Yes, yes or no? That application will run on what? All operating systems. Best example is what? Java. Because if you take the Java projects are what? Developed using, tell me, developed using what? Windows. Because developed using Windows means, tell me, developed using Windows means what? Runs on Windows only, runs on all operating systems. Tell me, runs
All
on what?
operating.
Runs on all operating.
All operating.
Runs on what? Runs on all operating
All
systems, right?
operating.
Yeah, runs on all operating systems, right? That nature is called which nature? Platform dependent, independent. Guys, that
Independent.
is called platform independent, right? Exactly. Guys, that nature is called platform independent. It means platform independent. At that time, 1995, 1990s, they introduced the Java language with the intention of Vora. The main slogan of Java is what? Okay, slogan of Java, Vora. What do you mean Vora? Tell me. Vora means like, write once. Tell me guys, what do you mean Vora? Write once.
Run anytime. Run anytime.
Yeah, run anywhere, right?
Anywhere.
Run anywhere. Yeah. What the meaning of this one? Platform independent, right? Write in one
Yes.
operating systems. Okay. Yes, write in one operating system. Run in what? Any operating system, right? Guys, the main intention or the main slogan of Java is a platform independent. That application supports one operating system or all operating systems. In
All operating
1990s, yeah, in 1990s, that application supports one operating system, Java applications. Java application supports one operating system or all operating systems. All operating systems, right? Yeah, that nature is called platform independent. Guys, are you clear, right? Finally, we decided Java is what type of language? Java is a platform. Platform what?
independent.
Yeah, independent, right? It means Java is a platform independent language, right? Yeah, it means it supports one operating system, all operating systems. Tell me, Java is
All
a
operating
All operating systems.
yeah. Java is a static language or dynamic language?
Dynamic.
Dynamic
What-
language.
What do you mean by dynamic language?
Memory allocations on
Runtime.
runtime.
That language memory allocation done at what? Runtime, right?
Yeah.
That language memory allocation done at runtime, right? That is called dynamic language. You got the point, right? Yeah. Yes, 2 points are clear. One is a Java is a dynamic language, memory allocation done at runtime. Second one is what Java is a platform independent language, right? It means Java is a supports. Java main slogan is what? Vora, right? Write once and run anywhere. It means write in one operating system, run in what? Any operating system, right? Write once and what? Run anywhere, right? Exactly. Yes, 2 points are clear. Yes. Yes, next point is what, Java is architecture neutral language. Architecture what? Neutral language, right? Java is architecture neutral language. It means Java application doesn't force you to take the high configurations, right? Architecture means hardware configurations. Architecture means what? Hardware configurations. Because Java doesn't force you take this much configurations. If you take the Hadoop applications and the SAP applications, definitely we require some high configurations, right? Or if you take the Hadoop applications and what? To run the Hadoop application and to run the SAP applications, installation softwares, definitely we require some high-end configurations, right? But Java is what? Architectural neutral language. It means once we develop the application using 512 MB RAM and 80 GB hard disk, in the 2000 year, in my BTech third year, I got my first laptop. 2000 year almost. The configuration at that time, configuration almost all 512 MB RAM. So maybe you believed or not, 512 MB RAM. That time we don't have 8 GB, 4 GB, 16 GB like that. Maybe they have, but too much costly that time. The 2000 year, I got some first laptop, which is like 512 MB RAM and 80 GB hard disk. At that time, we have the Java. I installed the Java software. I installed the database software. I installed the C language software. Yeah. Once we develop the application, using anyone, just architecture neutral. Architecture neutral means what? Once we develop the application using 512 MB RAM and 80 GB hard disk, that application will run on what? Tell me, once we develop the application using what? Once we develop the application using 512 MB RAM and 80 GB hard disk. 80 GB what? HDD, right? Okay, that application will run once we develop the application using 512 MB RAM and 80 GB hard disk. That application will run on what? That application will run on what? 16 GB RAM, 16 GB what? RAM and 2 TB hard disk also. 2 TB what? Hard disk, right? That nature is called what? Architectural neutral language. Just tell me, what is the meaning of architectural neutral? It doesn't force you to take specific configuration. That application will run on what? Any configurations, right? Yes, you got the point or not? The
Yes.
application will run on what? Any configurations. That is nature is called architectural neutral, right? Because based on these 2 points, I can conclude that Java is a portable language, right? Definitely. These are
Yes.
definitely important points, right? These are information required, not required. Maybe some people are thinking theory, but required, right? Basic theory required. But Java is a portable language. Portable means what? You have the portable TVs, right? Portable means what? Comfortable. It means Java supports all operating systems, right? Java supports all operating systems and Java supports what? All hardware configurations, right? Yes or no? Java supports what? All operating systems and Java supports all hardware configurations, right?
Yes.
That makes like Java is a portable language. Okay, Java supports all operating. Tell me, all operating systems and what? Java supports all operating systems and
All hardware.
all hardware configuration, right? All hardware configuration, which makes, tell me, which makes what? Java is a
Portable.
portable, right? Exactly. Yes, yes, sir. No, because Java supports all OSs, right? All operating systems, right? Java supports all operating systems under all operating systems under Java supports all hardware configurations, right? Which makes such language Java is a tell me, Ash.
Portable.
Java is what? Portable language, right? Exactly. Yes, you got the point, right? Yeah. Yes, what the first point we discussed? Tell me, Java. How many types of languages we have?
Two
Static
types.
and dynamic.
Static and dynamic.
Static language and dynamic language.
Yes.
Any language, the memory allocation done at compile time.
It's called as a static language.
Any language memory
Static time.
allocation done at what? Compile time is called static language. Memory allocation done at
Language.
what? Runtime, right? Is
Then
called
at runtime is called dynamic language.
Java is what type of language?
Dynamic language.
Dynamic language.
Dynamic language. Exactly. Second point, tell me. Java is a
Platform
platform.
dependent and platform independent.
Yeah. What do you mean platform dependent? Once we
Support.
develop the application using Windows, that application runs on Windows only, right?
Windows
means-
only, one operating system.
That nature is called what? Platform dependent, right?
Dependent.
But platform independent means what?
It will run in all operating systems.
Yeah. Java is what type of language?
Platform
Independent.
independent.
Java is a platform independent, right? It supports all operating system, right? What the main motto of Java? The main
Vora.
motto of Java is Vora, right? Vora means what?
Vora.
Write
Write once,
Right
run
ones,
anywhere.
anywhere.
It means write in one operating system. Write in one
Use
operating
in any
Using
operating
any-
run in what? Any operating system, right?
system. Yes.
Exactly. What do you mean architecture neutral?
It
Architecture neutral
can
means
run in any configuration.
architecture neutral means what?
It does
Architecture.
not force.
Architecture means
Hardware.
right?
Hardware.
Yeah, it doesn't force you to take some specific configuration. The Java application is running what? The Java applications will run on all hardware configurations, right?
Configurations.
Exactly. Java is a portable language, right? What do you mean portable language?
Yes. Supports all comfortable.
It means Java supports
All
all
operating systems and all hardware configurations.
configuration, right? Which makes like Java is a portable language, right?
Yes, sir.
Java is a portable language. Yes, you got the point or not? Yeah, coming to yesterday and today class. Yeah, the 4 points are good enough for the today. So try to understand the 4 points. And coming to yesterday and today, what are the points? Yesterday class, what we done? Java, core Java is belongs to which part? Core Java, okay, belongs
J
to
to SC.
Core Java belongs to which part here? JTSC, right? First point.
Yes, sir.
And Java is open source or license version?
Open source.
Open source.
Open source.
Java is license or open source? Open source.
Open source.
Open source.
Exactly. And Java is Java is which language here? Dynamic
Dynamic language.
dynamic language, right? Just dynamic language. Number 4.
Platform independent.
Java is platform independent.
Exactly. Platform. Okay. Platform
Independent.
independent, right? Exactly. Number 5.
Portable language.
Java is architectural neutral language.
Okay. Architecture neutral language, right?
Neutral language.
Based on the platform independent and based on the architecture neutral. So they are saying that Java is which language?
It is portable language.
Portable language, right? Exactly. So you got the clarity about the 6 points, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yeah. Yes, can you please check the 6 points once? Okay. So Saturday, Sunday, no class here. So just try to complete the formalities, fee payments, and try to take the required session. So Monday onwards, we'll go with the both theory and practical parallelly. So every day discussing theory is not good, right? So Monday onwards, we'll go with the both theory and practicals parallelly. You got the point, right? Which one is better here? Going with the both theory and practical or only theory?
Both theory and practical, sir.
Practical.
Article, only for article.
So first two chapters, we'll go with the both theory and practical parallelly. Half an hour theory and half an hour practicals, right? It will be great for you. Yeah. Because what's your class notes link? I shared the last class notes, right? What's the class notes link? I think CJ 9 p.m. right? CJ 9 p.m. Huh?
Yes, CG 9 p.m.
Correct. Yeah? I think here I place the introduction information. Just you can place the information. Okay. This is a chapter we are talking about the Java introduction part. Okay. So here I will place that at the end. I'll place the notes. Yesterday class we got the introduction about the James Gosling, and today we got some 4 points, right? Yeah. Just try to check that 4 points, Amma. So today Friday night, right? Maybe all are busy with weekend parties. Yeah, try to complete the formalities by Monday. Try to take the new link and join the class on Monday 9 p.m.
Hello, sir.
Excuse me, I have a question here. So when we say J2SE, it tells like it is basically core Java, and when we say J2EE, it includes advanced Java. How about J2ME?
It's like microcontroller applications, like mobile applications. It's not part of Java related.
Yes, sir. How many months say access here?
It's like 1 year access, Amma.
Okay, enough.
Yeah, 1 year is good enough, right? You try to complete as well as possible. Try to get the clarity. See, guys, you need to do the practicals on the day basis so that immediately you get the clarity. Okay, that's not a problem. Any other questions? Yes, any other questions, please? Yeah, guys, that's all for the demo classes. I think we done almost all 3 classes. Just complete the fee payments so that you'll get the required sessions and all the materials and interview questions and assignments, right? Yeah, Monday we will continue, guys. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.